Hello, hello, hello. This is Arthur Milton Porter III with Module 2 of the Capstone course. And Module 2 has a very lengthy title, but it's a very short subject. And that title is What is BJC's Capacity Building Warehouse Program? And what is BJC's expectation of those who are part of it? And what is BJC prepared to do for those who actively participate? So let's dive right into it. And before we can talk about the capacity building warehouse, we have to first look at the BJC toolbox. If you've tried to do work with BJC in the past, I'm sure you've heard about the BJC toolbox. Well, the BJC toolbox was originally designed to pre-qualify certain firms. Those were architectural services, engineering services, construction managers, mechanical contractors, electrical contractors, and plumbing contractors. So those are the only types of firms that are considered for the toolbox. And then everyone's probably heard that in order to work at BJC, you have to be in the toolbox. And so that causes quite a dilemma for a small firm that isn't in one of these disciplines or is not large enough to be considered for the toolbox. So the capacity building warehouse, which we refer to as CBW, was created to develop vendors to do business with BJC Healthcare. Now, how do they do that? All capacity building warehouse firms must subcontract or partner with the BJC toolbox firms. So it's imperative that you build a relationship with the BJC toolbox firms that are in your discipline. And I'm going to tell you a little later on how to do that, how to find out which firms you want to build those relationships with. Now, while we're talking about the capacity building warehouse, it is an actual physical location. It's at 625 North Euclid, Suite 601, St. Louis, Missouri 63108, right there in the Central West End. The phone number is 314-454-9111. As you see that ringing phone there, is ringing because we want you to call us. We are your partners in this process. So just give us a call. We have coaches available to help you through construction issues, through business building issues. It's just your resource, your one-stop shop for working with BJC. And if you want to fax us something, the fax number is 314-454-9130. Now, I mentioned about building relationships. So your question is, which firms should I build relationships with? And to find out which BJC Toolbox firms are in your discipline, if you go to the www.capableplan.com website and you log in and you go to the capstone and look in the Module 2 section, there's broken down by discipline all of the firms that you want to build relationships. So if you're a contractor, if you're looking for a contractor to subcontract to, that would be in the list. If you are a professional architect, that's in the list. If you want to deal with an engineering firm, mechanical, plumbing, or electrical, they're all broke down, and they're broken down into what we call the relationship matrices. Now, right now, I just want you to pull that list to see who they are and to ask yourself the following questions. One, do I have a relationship with any of these firms? Do you know the key contact for that firm? And then more importantly, does that firm know about you and your firm's capabilities? Now, just answer those yes or no. Now, we're going to talk a little bit more in Module 4 about how to actually build a healthy business relationship. But this is just your homework getting ready for Module 4. Just got to look at that list and say, of these firms, which one do I already have some inroads with? Okay. Now, in the next video, I'm going to go into more detail about a letter that was prepared by Marks and Associates. It's a letter of understanding, and it's very important that you read this document and that you get an idea of what's in it. They'll answer all of your questions. That letter of understanding will show you what BJC's commitment to the capacity building warehouse firms is, what Marks and Associates' responsibilities are as your diversity consultant, and also what the capacity building warehouse firms are expected to do. Now, again, that form is also in that same section. Go to www.capableplan.com, and in the Module 2 section of the capstone course, you will see a video that will actually walk you through the letter of understanding and then an actual hard copy of the letter of understanding. And as your assignment, we're asking you to uh, click an assignment where you will actually sign that you've read the letter and you understand completely that letter of understanding with the capacity building warehouse. So again, this is the first video. I encourage you now to watch the second video of Module 2, which will be a detailed review of the letter of understanding. Thank you.